It's a lot of people who pay attention to a lot of stuff that we do.
American Bully, so this is their first small dog.
Yeah, I've never owned. Well, actually, I got a Frenchie, but I gave it away.
Who had the dog standing on their shoulder?
That was him.
Yeah. I want your dog.
That's what
now, in 10 pounds, I may not want your dog.
That's the difference. So please, if you don't mind, educate us on dog diving. Like, what's the point? That's the first question.
Dog diving is for all breeds of dogs. It doesn't matter if they're registered or they're not. And it's how far they can jump from the end of the dock into the water. So they measure at the base of their tail. The record is 36 feet.
And that was a whippet?
That is a whippet named Sounder. He holds the Guinness Book of Records.
36 feet.
He jumps 36 feet.
That's almost it.
Now, when you're up on the dock, you'll notice that on the right-hand side, there's some metal numbers that go up and down the side of the dock. Those are measurements because my dog takes 40 feet to get to the end in full stride. But if your dog only does 15 feet, then you can always be at the 15 feet mark because you look and see where you're going to let him go from.
You know what? I used to do a long jump when I was in track. You had to get 9 or 15 steps or something. That makes complete sense.
But what happened, we're going to have an event next weekend, and we are with the United Dock Diving Group. This is a brand new group. This is the first year they've had competitions, and we're the only one in Texas having competitions yet. There's 2 more, but they aren't having competitions. They're not ready. One of them had to take their dock down because it was too low or too tall or too wide or something. I don't know what the deal was.
And it wasn't structurally sound. Whoever their construction people were.
Yeah. That means the pool was going to fall apart.
Yeah, you were going to fall in the water. Yeah. So it has to be 8 feet wide and it has to be 40 feet long. The baby dock is strictly for training. It's lower and closer to the water so that once your dog is jumping off of the ramp and comfortable there, you take him to the baby dock, and when he jumps off of that and he's comfortable, then you move him to the big dock. Only use the big dock in competitions. And everybody, it's against yourself. It's not against anybody else. You're jumping to see how far you can jump. Now, something we're doing different. Most places, you get a jump ribbon, and they lay it off to one side. You go by and you pick it up. We're actually adding the ceremony of awarding trophies, ribbons, awards. We want to make it special for you.
You guys are going to turn it into something.
Yep. That's the plan.
Well, that's the great thing about UDD is we're allowed the freedom to do it, whereas with NAG, because they're with AKC, AKC regulates everything. So everyone has to have the same size ribbons, same color, same everything. So it's,
and we aren't there
don't get
yet.
me wrong, that's really, that's okay, but at the same time, it's not near as much fun.
So any dog can, any breed can sign
Any
up.
breed or any mixed breed. It can be an all-American dog.
They just have to be sound and they have to be over 6 months of age.
He's got a dog that could probably jump about at least maybe 15 feet. Yeah.
And that they have, in our organization, they have the minis, the micros, and then the regular sized dogs.
Yep.
So your small dogs would be pretty much in a class of their own because not many people jump small dogs.
Yep.
Your in-between dog, she has a cocker, he's at the next size up. And it's their division, how far do they jump according to their size.
What's the biggest dog that jumps?
Oh, they have Great Danes jump.
A Great Dane jumping?
Yeah.
I've seen Roddies jumping.
My favorite one to watch is actually a dachshund named Poppy. Poppy is only about 7-8 inches tall
And she
and
goes
flies
15 feet.
down the dock. And the feet do the Dumbo thing where they come out and or the ears do. Yeah, she's adorable and she loves it.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
So
hopefully we can get out to one of these competitions and see. We appreciate you guys letting us stop by.
Come out next week if you want to. Y'all need to jump your dogs. We still got entries open.
How many people are allowed to enter at a time? That's a good question.
40 per splash.
40 per splash.
Isn't that right?
40, 45, something like that.
So $45 for
say if 47 people showed up, we're gonna get them. But you know, if it's like 60 or 70, you just can't get that many in.
It's not even feasible.
You can't finish the day with that many, and our judges would hate us.
How many jumps does each dog get? That's maybe a good question too.
So we have, for example, if you do distance jumps, you get 4 distance jumps a day. 4 distance splashes. Each splash consists of 1, just get my dog wet, just practice, and then 2 judge jumps. And then of course the furthest of the 2 is what we keep. That's your score. But you can do up to 4 a day. And then there's other games that we play per dog.
So now the 40
becomes... So now I have 2 dogs.
60 jumps.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs. So now I'm jumping 2 each day, and it gets involved.
And the nice thing about UDD is you can go up by yourself and you can say sit, stay, and you can jump your dog, or you can take someone to help you and hold your dog and get them excited while someone else throws the toy.
So the other competition, I'm guessing nobody can help.
No, you can.
It depends on which one it is. There's only one I know of for sure that only lets you do 1 person at a time.
There's several organizations.
And you can throw a toy. They don't have to bring the toy back. They just have to
jump.
It gives them something to aim for.
Motivate them.
So the rule for a toy is it has to float, it can't be food, and it can't be dead or alive. Which tells me a duck hunter showed up, threw a dead duck in the water.
Well, this is how it started, so yeah. Oh, that's not entirely true because I have seen them throw a glass of water.
A glass of water?
Yeah.
Oh,
remember
throw
they had
the
a
water
cup.
in.
They had a cup and they just chucked it and the water went. They kept the cup in their hand and the dog would jump after.
We used a water hose one time.
Something for everyone, people. That's the gist of this. We learned a lot. We got to come out and experience. We got our first small dog, so we're intrigued. I've got giants at the house. Yeah, I got giants at the house. They take up too much space. Who's gonna bring one of them? We just
What have you got at home?
We've got about 12 American bullies.
I've got German Shepherds.
And where are y'all from?
So I understand.
Dallas, right in that Frisco area. That's where we reside. So we'd like to get out.
I know she said that some of y'all were coming from different places, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Were you the one that called looking for directions?
Yeah, I was lost.
It's really not as hard to find as it sounds.
You know what? When you sent the other one, we was about 11 miles away. No, I'm playing. We was maybe 3 miles away, but it was still 11 minutes. I said, bro, we weren't even close. Not at all. But
the GPS has gotten better. It used to take you down there somewhere or down there somewhere, but now it at least gets you in the neighborhood.
Yeah, when she said, hey, we're outside, I'm like, there's nobody outside over here. We can't. We're
Hey, you
lost.
can't miss this pool.
No, you can't. When we pulled up, we're like, oh, there we go. There we go.
Well, y'all have fun.
Thank you so much.
We're going to get out of y'all's way and go get some lunch.
We race in the morning, and the puppies, we'll put the puppies, newbies like your puppy, we'll do brand new ones, and we'll start them way up close and play with the lure and get them chasing it a little bit, and then we'll back them up a little bit more, then we'll try them. It's a box. When you're actually competing, you have to get in the box, and it pops open and run after you. Yeah, well, it's a process, but a lot of them.
And you've already got him started on rats, so he'll
take right to it.
Yeah.
And we'll get them used to it. And then they go, and there'll be more puppies, or like Lulu. You can race with my dog because she's real gentle and experienced, so she's a good one to teach the puppies. But we'll do that in the morning. Racing's always first.
And then how many rats you guys bring?
Lots.
I'll bring if they need them.
How many do you want?
Yeah.
And then with Joel at their house, he typically will trap a raccoon or a possum. Yeah. And he'll hide it in the woods, and you get to work that a little bit.
On the brush hunt.
And it's real fun. It's a brush hunt. But the go to ground, we'll set up the
Hide
tunnels.
it in the woods. A raccoon, he's been taught to survive.
They're
You're in a cage.
So they can't carry you down.
it'll be in the cage. It's fine. It's safe. The raccoon is safe. And the
In case
puppies
you're
are
a member
safe.
of PETA,
I'm
they
okay
then
with waxing the raccoon. I'm just like, yo, as soon as he is, he's gone. He gotta be
We'll
gone.
hide it in the bushes, and you watch them work. And that's, when you work in a terrier, which they're bred for.
Yeah.
They're a working terrier. You take them in the field, and that's what they do. They're supposed to flush out these vermin. And it's raccoon, and it's a possum, and
Whatever
it's
we catch.
groundhog, it's fox, And the hunters will hire you to bring these dogs out and get them. And so you can take your dog out with a judge and you earn certificates, and it's a high honor and it's very fun.
So you literally take a judge with you to go hunt.
Yeah.
And you drop them in the field and you wander around and you let the dogs work.
A judge takes.
And yeah, we all have video of all of it. And then you get certificates, or you don't.
We
But
tried to find some stuff, and we couldn't find things.
Dorothy, on YouTube, can you pull up
We got you.
the IDC
Great detail
injections,
here.
Jack Russell Racing?
Oh yeah, what's that poor raccoon like? Don't let the dog in here, please. So can they kill that raccoon?
Not in there, but I'll let them out later.
We don't, on our stuff, on our websites and our webpages.
You can't, yeah.
We don't show any of that because we get in trouble. The PETA people have a fit.
You haven't seen my page then, where
I have.
So this is one of the things
I got one that's got
My
Jack
club
Russell
page,
Terrier.
my
end of the
personal
tunnel.
page, you know, I
This is
show
what they call
crazy.
tunnel
Look at
view
that.
or tunnel vision.
and people get all pissy.
It's just on the club pages they can.
And is that a clear wall or the dog just?
Well, this is the beginner one, so the dogs can see what they're doing. When they get to the actual competition phases, the tunnel is face down on the ground so that the clear spot is on the ground so the dog can't see. It's in the dark, just like it is in an animal's tunnel.
Have a video of one of
This is the little dog that was dock diving with me
I
today.
have a picture, I think. I got a better one.
Okay, this is lure coursing.
Said the PETA people, huh?
This is lure coursing, and there we go. The little string has a plastic bag on it, and there's a little machine that drives it,
We have fun.
and the string is going to run by me, and the dog chases the string and the lure all the way around.
And this is only for Jack Russell.
This our trials are
Our
Jack Russell
trials are
only.
Jack
This is
Russell
also
trials.
called
We
Fast
do-
Cat. You can actually do this at other places too. It's an AKC sport, and you can go and do Fast Cat. Look it up online. There'll be places close to you. It's called Fast
Our
Cat.
club invites all terriers. All terriers can come, and even the big dogs can come. If they can run the lure, they can't get in the tunnels because the tunnels are 9 inches. But any terrier, any other terrier is welcome, and we want them to come.
Yes.
And they can compete in all the different events.
We had a
And big
German
dogs
Shepherd
can do-
place third at Mole.
Big dogs can chase the lure, and the bigger dogs can usually do the brush hunt and the barn hunt because it's wide open. The tunnels and the racing, it's too small.
Now, my Jack Terriers can fit in the tunnel.
But yeah, and that's about as big as you can
And
do.
she'll turn around in the tunnel, but yeah, that's.
But yes, we welcome all kinds of terriers.
That's what they do in South Texas. We'll let them go and let them go pin hogs down. They go over there and kill the hogs.
Hey, look, no, we got that video. Trust us. we went hog hunting, and it was for some people gruesome. But my buddy, we went with these guys that just take knives,
Yes.
That's what they do. That's what
knives and hogs. I said, well, this is crazy. It was like,
When the dogs grab a hold of them, you can't shoot them.
Yeah.
Because the dogs have got a hold, so you've got to cut them.
Or the coyotes.
Yeah.
Now, my dog's get a coyote.
Yeah, you can't.
Do you know Kim's Little Hope?
Yeah,
Little Hope got one.
a coyote or a pig.
A pig. She's got the video of her. She got in trouble for doing it. And they did it with a pocket knife. They got it with a
Yeah,
pocket.
that's what
Little Hope got the pig.
a pocket knife. How sharp is this pocket knife?
Who owns
So
Hope?
they're just throwing them.
Oh.
Yeah. So what a lot of the hunters will do with the bird dogs and stuff, they catch them and they borrow.
No, it's
They
a
just cut the
plexiglass
nut
on the
off.
side.
And they let them go back and
That's the
because
Harvey
they'll grow
tunnel.
really
They have that at the
big.
trials too, and the
So
play
they let
dates.
them, when they
And it's
borrow
good
them
for if
and
you never
stuff,
had a
just
dog
let
do
them
it, you
go.
can walk along the
Now
side with
they're
a
gonna
rat
have to breed
to get them to
them.
follow you if they've never done
Suckers
it.
will get 500-600 pounds.
Oh, that's
Now he's
interesting.
even that's Kyle is in there as big as he is. He can fit in that tunnel. So
Really?
My
smaller dogs can just go through it faster.
I'm sure.
This is my 10-year-old. Here's the Incredible Dog Challenge.
They took off.
This was the Incredible Dog Challenge, and they didn't do a very good job of setting it up. The dogs come out here. They didn't have any sidewalls on it, so the dogs are all just running around the field. There's no place to guide them.
Oh yeah.
They didn't
This
stay.
is like a bad idea.
Yeah, they made for TV. Yeah, exactly. Made for TV.
It's not real. We will come out and capture the real thing. I'll bring a whole media team. Guys, listen, thank you so much for having us. We're about to get out of here.
Oh, it was a pleasure to meet you, and we are gonna. I'm a hugger. I'm sorry. and if you're ever near Southwest, I'm very Southwest Oklahoma.
I'm like this. We just do dogs. So
That's what
all
we
I
do.
do is dog stuff. Dog
Anytime
content.
you guys can stay at the house, there's hotels close by. Come for a week.
And we can come and we can come learn. Perfect.
Yes.
Well, I'll shoot you a message. We'll bring
Absolutely.
the squad out. Trust me. If I say we're going to a show in Virginia.
Yes.
Virginia, everybody's coming.
All right.
And people call my dog people like, yo, Chris just called me. He wants me to come. Everybody comes. So it'll be a good time.